Hello friends! Today I'd like to tell you the story about the haunted ghost Pontianak, also known as Kuntilanak. So the origins of the ghost go back to the city of Pontianak, where they supposedly originate from. Pontianak is located in the island of Borneo, and in Borneo there are 3 different countries that inhabit that area: Brunei, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Pontianak is the capital of West Kalimantan. So the story goes that in 1771 there was a sultan called Syarif Abdurrahman, and he was searching for an establishment for his kingdom, and he encountered a bog, swampy port area that was to be Kalimantan. However, that place was already inhabited by ghosts, and specifically Pontianaks or Kuntilanaks in Bahasa Indonesia. So he decided to move there in anyway. So he started a war with the ghosts, and he shot these cannonballs from the ship and pretty much obliterated the ghosts. And he proceeded to establish his town over there, and he built a mosque and a palace right in the area where the ghosts used to live in or inhabit. Till this day, people in Pontianak still celebrate that victory by shooting cannonballs during festive seasons. Now, the ghost of Pontianak is actually a woman who has died during childbirth. So her characteristics is that she looks like a pale woman. She has long black hair with red eyes, a white dress, usually bloodied, and she has sharp nails as her mode of attack. They prey on men, and they are carnivore creatures. They may appear as attractive women in order to seduce their victims, men, in the first place. And they tend to appear at full moon, and they are accompanied with high-pitched cries. Pontianaks have a nice floral smell of plumeria, but it is followed by a bad stench afterwards. Kind of what you see is not what you get, unless you wait for it. They reside in banana trees, and that is why sometimes people can be kind of afraid to chop rather big banana and old banana trees, because they believe that they will enrage the spirit. The name of Pontianak comes from 3 words that are combined together: perempuan, mati, and anak. Perempuan means girl, mati means death, and anak means child. So when combined together, you get perempuan, puan, girl, mati, ti, and anak. So Pontianak or Pontianak. Now, there was a story I heard, a folklore story from Pontianak, from a local, that there were 3 hunters, male hunters, who went into the forest one night to hunt for pig. And the story goes that while they were hunting at night, they were suddenly, these 3 young men, they were suddenly approached by these 3 beautiful women out of nowhere in the forest. And, you know, they were going out there, they're all alone, and they see these women, and these women approach them and ask them out on a date. And, well, you know, as young men, sometimes they get lured, right? You get lured. So 2 of them replied yes, and sure, you know, these beautiful women go on a date. What's gonna happen? What could go wrong in the forest at night? So 2 of them went off with these 2 ghost women. I mean, women, beautiful women. But one of them was of more rational mind, and he asked himself, you know, this is midnight, we're in the forest, we're with our guns, we're out here hunting pork. All of a sudden we see these ghosts, these beautiful ladies out of nowhere. I don't know. To me, it sounds a little fishy. You know, so he declines, and he goes back to his village. And it turns out that the 2 other hunters are gone. They never come back. And it is assumed that they were killed by the Pontianak ghost. There's another story, legend about the Pontianak, where apparently the ghost can be made to become a wife in a way. The secret is to put a stake on the top of their head or in the back of their neck. Here, here. And it'll revert them back to their beautiful womanly form. And story goes that they will then turn into a beautiful and loyal wife that is will be responsible for taking care of kids and doing domestic duties and whatnot. But it's said that if you take out the stake from the lady, the girl will revert back to her Pontianak form and she'll turn into a demon again and then proceed to kill her husband or whoever's around. So if you see a beautiful lady in Pontianak with a nail or something jutting out their neck or their head, well, you might know where she met her husband. Don't forget to like or subscribe to this channel if you like the content, and feel free to leave any comments below if you'd like to hear any more stories about Indonesian history, culture, folklore, or ghost stories. Thank you for watching.